And Sergeant Alex Dinkla with the Iowa State Patrol is now joining us on the phone.
And Sergeant, we've seen from the Iowa DOT roadmap that things are just not good out there. We want to ask you, do you have an update on the numbers of motorists that you've helped out or the crashes that you've responded to?
You know, that number has risen quite a lot since this morning. I think we're up to about 100 crashes that we've covered around the state and about 350 other motorists that we've assisted that have just slid down into the ditch.
Sergeant, is there extra troopers out right now? We know a lot of cars in the ditches along the roads, a lot of people assisting. What does it look like out there right now in terms of assistance?
Yeah, we still have lots of law enforcement all over the state that are providing a great service to all motorists that are traveling on our roadways. The message that we still have is stay at home, do not travel. Unfortunately, we have seen already several patrol cars that have been struck so far today, as well as DOT plows that have been hit. And so to avoid getting in a crash and becoming stranded and being without a vehicle for a while, that's the other thing is I don't know the last time I've seen 2/3 of the state having no towing prohibited on our roadways. And so I have no idea when a vehicle will be allowed to be towed out of the ditch, but just stay at home, stay in a warm climate area.
Yeah, definitely a good idea on a day like today. Now, Sergeant, we know that some people do have to use the roadways in order to get to work. They might be a first responder or have a job like ours where, you know, there's no days off. For those that do have to be on the roads, what do you advise for them as they travel, and what should they be packing with them inside their car?
Absolutely. We understand there's still people that need to get out, whether it's to work or have some certain appointments that they need to make. Travel slow, travel with confidence, but just be prepared. Have that winter car kit ready. Have a shovel, a bottle of water, some food, a couple blankets. But also we want to stress, don't forget that cell phone charger. If your cell phone is not charged, you're not able to call 911 and get help to your location if you need be.
Okay, Sergeant Alex Dinkla with the Iowa State Patrol, thank you.